Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Joe with Mod to Excel, and welcome to episode 3 of Dad Life. What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching. I am Joe. Nothing fancy in front of me or behind me. Just some kids' paintings, my guitars, and stuff like that. So let's talk about episode 3. What's the subject of this episode? Taking time out for dad. Now, what does that mean? For especially the working parent, which a lot of the millennial generation is now, you don't have as many sometimes stay-at-home parents, moms or dads, whatever the case is. So a lot of us are working, and you're raising kids on top of working a 9 to 5, or if you're lucky to work a 9 to 5. There are a lot of positions out there where people work second shifts, third shifts, and may not always see their family. Or when they do, they've just finished working and now they're seeing their kids and their family. But the one thing that seems to always be the hardest hang up is remembering to focus on you, the parent. So moms and dads, taking time out to focus on yourself and making sure you're the best that you can be so you can be the best for your family. Now, I personally know from myself and my own experiences that sometimes work is very crazy. I work in an emergency room. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. As much as I like to keep a 9 to 5, there are plenty of days where I may stay 9 to 9 or have to leave at 5 and come back at 9 to go the other 9. So, it's tough to not only try to make sure that you're focusing not just on work, but you're focusing on home. So whether it's your spouse or your significant other, you're making sure you're giving them their time that they need and to really bond with you, as well as your kids' time. And I think sometimes, especially in this game, in this world, that time gets lost and confused as far as with your partner. So you want to make sure you spend time with them and make sure you're going on dates and out without the kids sometimes. Because sometimes it's nice just to run to Target without the kids. A 2-hour trip normally turns into 15 minutes. It's crazy. But the point of this podcast today, our vlog cast, whatever, is to focus on you as the parent. Now, all the heckness aside, your partner aside, everyone's taken care of. If you don't always focus on yourself for whatever reason, then eventually it's going to wear down and it's going to break down to the point where, if you don't take care of the ladder, you leave it out in the sun or out in the rain and the weather to rust and break. At some point, that ladder is going to fail. If you don't make sure to take care of that ladder, to make sure it's stays away from the sun or whatever you need to do, tighten up the bolts, make sure it doesn't break on you and last a long time, then what's going to happen. So think of that as far as yourselves. If you're not giving yourself that time, then how good can you be for everybody else? Most of you kids, as kids or whatever, grown up, are raised to think I should treat others the way I want to be treated. But a lot of times when you get into having kids and you get into working and all that, you tend to still treat others how you want to be treated. But the problem is, you don't treat yourself that way. Sometimes you're treating them better than you would treat yourself. So whether it's, going to the gym for an hour or two, or, taking a good 30 minutes to read a book, or even, color a coloring page by yourself, things like that. Those things are those moments away, the breakaway, and don't let it be on your phone like this. This is my me time. Like, I know for myself, I have a really bad habit of getting on here and looking at memes, whatever you want to call it, all day. Or for my break, whether it's at work or whether it's at home, my getaway are these jokes. But that's not really quality me time. I'm not focused on something I want to do. Like the things I want to do photography, do vlogs like this. To me, that's relaxing. That's where I can really be creative and let my mind wander. So whether it's, you're going to play a guitar or you're going to color, just cook, taking that moment where maybe your spouse, your husband, or your wife takes the kids outside to play while you cook, and that's what you love. You're a master chef at home, whooping up things way beyond that I could ever make. I make bomb quesadillas, but that's a whole another story. But things like that is making sure that you are taking that time. So if there's anything, long story, didn't read, you want the abridged version, take time out for yourself. That's the best thing that anybody here could tell you. And if you feel like it's crazy and you just need that moment to pause, you know what? Tell them, everyone, like, hey, pause. Like, take a moment. The technique like that, it might be able to be useful, for your kids as far as, again, just like when you were 5 and you're trying to build a Lego set and you can't do it. Or for you guys out there who get stuck at Super Mario Brothers because you can't beat Bowser on level 3 just to go and find another Toad waiting for you to say, haha, Princess is not here. It's tough. And you have to stop and step away from that chaotic environment or that environment to let your mind think, reanalyze, reassess. It just helps for that moment. So take a minute, breathe, take time for yourself. And that, for myself has helped me, and I know it's going to help you guys too. So that's this week's edition of Dad Life. So thanks. Catch you guys later. Now, if you want to see more of these things or see my other reviews, other packet videos, things of that nature, comment somewhere here telling me, hey, I like this. I actually watched it. You can like this, subscribe. You can find me on Instagram at MatsuXL. That's MATSUXL. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Peace.